Hello and welcome to a review of the latest Voidz album, Like All Before You. That rhymed. What can I say? I'm a lyrical genius. So now I'm going to give my opinion on each of the 10 tracks in the album. First track, Overture. This is basically just an introduction to the whole thing. It's only about a minute long. I think it serves its purpose. I think it brings you into the world of this album quite well. The second song, Square Wave. Now, I was a little bit like, I'm not sure I fuck with this. I've changed. I fuck with this heavy. This is really good. It kind of sounds something like, The Cure, kinda. You know, that sort of style. It also kind of sounds like The Adults Are Talking. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. Although it's not the opener, I would consider this the opener for Like All Before You. And I think it's a really good opener, you know. It's catchy, the instrumentals are great. I like the auto-tune, okay. I haven't been the biggest fan of it in the past, but it suits the style of the song and actually the style of the album. I'll give it like a 7.5 out of 10. It's a good song. Track number 3, Prophecy of the Dragon. Now, this one is probably my favorite off the whole album. So it was actually released like a few months ago, so I have listened to it. I like how it goes through different stages, like how it has that really like gritty guitar at the start and goes to this like dingly arpeggiated thing. I don't know if I'm right. I think it's an arpeggio. I barely know anything when it comes to music. I would say it's near perfect. Not perfect because guys, nothing in life is perfect. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Track number 4, 7 Horses. So this is the single, I'm pretty sure they released for this album. And guess what? Surprise, surprise, it's good. It's good, okay. I think this song perfectly displays the whole theme of the album. That's probably why it was the single. I kind of like its bouncy feel to it. Yeah, I absolutely love the chorus on this song. It's great. Sorry, I was just like lost for words there. It's great. It's a good song. I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10. So track number 5 is Spectral Analysis. I'll be honest, the first time I heard this, it kicked me in the balls, like in a good way. I liked it. I liked being kicked in the balls. This song is absolutely beautiful. Like, it got me on the bus on the way to school. It got me in my feels, bro. It like, bro, I almost shed a tear. It was like one of the most beautiful songs I've ever listened to. It's just beautifully crafted. It's a bit repetitive, but I think the thing that is repetitive is a good repetitive. I got like mega whiplash from bouncing to 7 Horses to crying to Spectral Analysis. I wonder what the name means actually. Spectral Analysis. It's probably just 2 words sound cool together. I would probably give this song 8.5 out of 10 as well. Same as 7 Horses. Track number 6, Flex Assist. So this one was also another one of the songs that was released a while ago, but I'd actually never listened to it until this album came out. And that was a mistake. Guess what, guys?
What, Jammy?
It's good. Okay, it's a great song. I like how it's kind of got that like 80 inspired chorus. And it goes through different stages. It's 6 minutes and 41 seconds. Like, it's a while. Once again, the instrumentals are beautiful. They go hand in hand, finger in finger, dick to dick. This is another great song. I would probably give this one a 8.75 out of 10. Track number 7 is Perseverance -1C2S. I will admit this one is probably one of the weaker tracks for me. I think it doesn't really do as much musically as some of the other tracks. But that being said, it's still good. I'd say it's one of the more laid back songs off this album, which I don't hate. You know, I like laid back songs, but I just think it's kind of similar and it doesn't really surprise me a lot, you know, once I understand the feel. But that's not a bad thing, okay? It's a comfort song, I think. I think it will definitely grow on me. Oh shit, I didn't rate the last song. Fuck. I'm gonna give Perseverance 1C2S a 7 out of 10. Track number 8, All the Same. Yet again, this is another one that was released earlier, and it's the second most popular one off this album so far, with almost 1 million plays, which is it's cool. I'll be honest, I didn't really fuck with this one as much as I thought I would. It seemed like a bit of whiplash to go from like the dark Perseverance 1C2S to some giggity higgity wiggity figgity all the same, you know. I still enjoy this song. I don't know, something was off about it, okay? It just seemed, to be honest with you, it seemed quite out of place, because we started all happy and stuff with Square Wave Prophecy of the Dragon, and then it slowed down, and from Perseverance 1C2S, it doesn't seem to make sense to go to all the same, and then When Will the Time of These Bastards End, like two more melancholic sounding songs, and then just one giddy one in the middle. So I think it would have made sense to put it in a different place or switch it out with a different song. That being said, I'm giving it a lot of shit, but it's still a good song, okay? I still enjoy it enough. I'm gonna give All the Same 7 out of 10. You know, still a good song, but just some, I don't know, I didn't really like it as much. Track number 9. When Will the Time of These Bastards End? Okay, I'll be completely honest with you, I do not like this song. Actually, that's a lie. I don't like most of the song. The voice pitching thing, I think it just ruins the song completely. The times where his voice doesn't get pitched down is when I'm enjoying the song the most. Honestly, this could have been one of my favorite songs off the album. But that voice thing, it just, not feeling it, man, not feeling it. If he just sang normally without too much effects in those parts, this would be one of my favorite songs, but it is not. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Is that too generous? And for the final track, track number 10, a walk-off outro. I think this is like an extension of the overture. I mean, I don't really consider it a song, so I'm not going to rate it. But I will be honest, I'm slightly disappointed about this, because normally the Voidz, one of the best parts about their albums is the closers. Like on Virtue, I think Pointlessness is one of the best songs on the whole album, and I really wanted this to absolutely go off with a bang. When the song ended at only a minute long, I was kind of like disappointed that they didn't, you know, go off with a bang. Like, the thing I look most forward to in albums is the closer, because the closer is usually the most emotionally impactful song of the album. But this one just seemed like a last minute, oh, we gotta make a closer for this. So I'm actually quite disappointed by that. But that being said, okay, I feel like I've been way too negative this video. This is a great album. Maybe on par with Virtue as the whole album. I would say Tyranny, they're still kind of finding their sound, so that is not as strong as Virtue and Like All Before You. I was hoping this album would be a bit longer, actually, because Virtue is 58 minutes long and Tyranny is 1 hour and 3 minutes. This is only 42 minutes, so I would have liked maybe an extra 3 songs. I think that would have been good, but I ain't complaining. I got new music, okay, so I can't complain. I think the Voidz have officially found their sound with this album. I would say this is a very consistent album. There's lows aren't low and the highs are high, so that's good. I would say with Tyranny there are a few misses. Like, there's a few songs that I don't really like. Virtue, there's like 1 or 2 songs I don't like. This one, every song I like. I like them different amounts, but every song I like, okay? So, ka-chow. So here are my top 3 songs off the album. If I were to rank the Voidz album so far, I think I'd put this in line, in the same place as Virtue, because although it's not as long, I think the lows aren't as low as Virtue, you know?